Hey, the Treasure Hunt fans, your old pal Big D back here again with another new Wheelie News announcement. This will be for the week of July 24th, which is tomorrow. It'll be new release Tuesday. This week, kind of a mixed bag this week. A few things coming out. Not an overly big week, although there is one big title. Otherwise, kind of a week. Next week is pretty much 2 minutes, a couple cool things coming out, but nothing major. However, I've got a whole ton of new release announcements that are coming out. Holy cow, I couldn't believe all the stuff I was finding. So let's get started. So tomorrow, being New Release Tuesday, what is coming out? Well, let's see here. We'll start off with Gravity Falls, the entire series. Shout Factory Edition is releasing the entire series on Blu-ray and DVD. Also, In the Mouth of Madness is coming out by Scream Factory Edition. I can't personally wait for that one. That one's going to be awesome. That's a great movie. If you haven't seen In the Mouth of Madness, watch it. And the ending will just knock you out. It's probably one of my most... Without a doubt, one of the most favorite... It does not even make any sense. This happened before. It is one of the coolest endings that I personally love. I think the ending is just... bam. So definitely get a chance to check that out, In the Mouth of Madness. Also, A Memoirs of Invisible Man, which is also a John Carpenter movie that was done back in the 80s, I think it was 80s, early 90s, starring Chevy Chase and Daryl Hannah. It's a really good movie. It's kind of a different take on the whole Invisible Man mythos, if you want to call it. And then we also have Supergirl coming out by Warner Archives on Blu-ray, which I'm really excited about. I did order it. Should be here hopefully tomorrow. And then another movie called Day God, which I've never seen before, but it's like it's a cheesy horror flick. It's a cheesy horror flick. Let's just put it that way. It looks like it. And then also, that's by Vestron. Vestron's been releasing some horror movies lately. And the other one they're releasing tomorrow is Bride of Reanimator, which has been available before, but this is their version of it. Same movie, but it's got different special features on it. And then the biggest one for tomorrow, and the one I am most excited about besides Supergirl, would be Ready Player One. I can't wait for that movie. I'm so excited about that movie. It's not like coming out on DVD and Blu-ray, but it's also got coming out in a couple different steelbooks, a regular edition Blu-ray steelbook and a 4K steelbook. So you know me, I'll be getting the 4K steelbook for sure. So I'm really excited about that. So be on the lookout for that. And that steelbook is a Best Buy exclusive, so you can only get it at Best Buy. But that's pretty much it. There's a few anime titles coming out tomorrow and stuff, but nothing really of note that I really noticed. So yeah, it's kind of it's a little bit slower week. It's just understandable, no worries. Next week, which will be the 31st, which is the last day of this month, we do have, it's a bunch of catalog titles, with the exception of there's like 3 that aren't, but the majority are catalog titles. So the ones that aren't would be Star Wars Rebels Season 4, which is the final season. I am 2 episodes away from watching the last 2 episodes of that season. If you haven't seen Star Wars Rebels, you gotta watch it. It is a really good animated show. In my opinion, I liked it more than Clone Wars. I thought it was a better, well-rounded series than Clone Wars was, and I think at least in my opinion, it added a lot more. I think to the Star Wars saga than Clone Wars did. I kind of felt like Clone Wars after a while kind of just was going nowhere. Like it was like, really, all this stuff happened in a couple years. Dang. So that is coming out. So definitely check that out. Also, Tully is coming out next week. I know that was in theaters about a month and a half ago. And then also coming out tomorrow is Overboard, and that's the Anna Faris remake to the amazingly classic, really cool original Overboard starring Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Of course, Kurt Russell, in my opinion, is a god. So this remake comes out tomorrow. I'm not so sure, but I don't think it did that well in theaters. I don't plan on picking it up or anything like that when it does come out. Eventually, I'll probably watch it if it shows up on HBO or something, but it didn't really look that appealing to me. And then catalog title-wise, the last 2 G.I. Joe movies, was it Rise of Cobra and the other one with The Rock, actually come out in 4K tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, on the 31st. Sorry about that. Also, the Lego Aquaman movie comes out on that day too, which comes with a special minifigure. It's a female Green Lantern figure, so that ought to be really cool. Also, 2 other catalog titles by Jim Belushi are coming out that day, which is Mr. Destiny and Taking Care of Business, which I'm a big fan of those movies. They're total cheesy early 90s movies, but they're really, really good, so I'm really excited about that. I've actually pre-ordered those. And then 2 other catalog titles coming out that week. One being Piranha 2: The Spawning, which was James Cameron's first movie, and actually it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's a little cheesy. I mean, the piranhas go from being in the water to be able to fly, but it's actually a lot of fun. And then the other one was Casualties of War, and that's the Brian De Palma movie. I believe it's Brian De Palma. that starred Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn. It was really good movie. Really well done about this group of GIs are sent on a mission, but they decide to take a side mission to go get some girl, and unfortunately they do some bad stuff to her. Michael J. Fox tries to protect her, but they end up doing stuff to her anyways. And then when they get back to their base, he of course goes around and starts telling everybody what happened, and stuff starts to happen. He starts to have to worry about his life. It's a really well done movie, really good. I don't think it's ever been available on Blu-ray before, so I'm really looking forward to that. Especially because of the fact I do have it on DVD. The DVD wasn't that great of a print, so hopefully they definitely cleaned it up and made it look good. But that is it. That is it for this week and for next week. Like I said, it's mostly catalog stuff. Really, a lot of catalog stuff. Even this week coming out, it's mostly catalog stuff. So, but some good stuff coming out. I'm really excited about some things. And then this is the part where it gets really crazy, and this is the announcements. I was quite surprised by what was announced over the last week. It was a little overwhelming, actually, and I think some of that had due to the fact that Comic-Con was last weekend. So I know that Shout Factory / Scream Factory announced a bunch of stuff, which I'll be going over with you guys, but it was just a lot of stuff announced. I was really surprised. And by the way, if you've not seen it, definitely check out the Comic-Con trailers for Predator. Let's see here. What else? If you're into Star Trek like I am, check out the Star Trek Discovery clip from Comic-Con, because that looks awesome. And I'll probably be doing a review of that trailer actually later on this week. Also, the new Godzilla movie looks amazing. And a whole slew of other movies they put out there. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, there's trailers of The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. And if you're a fan of the CW shows, all the superhero ones, they put out ones for that. Actually, the Supernatural one, they didn't really show much of the trailer, but it really did kind of get you hyped, because a lot of stuff happened towards the end of the last season. So that was with Comic-Con, so definitely check those out. They're all up on YouTube. You can find them, no problem. Just type in 2018 San Diego Comic-Con and it all comes up. But with that being said, here's some stuff that was announced this week. So first off, and I was really quite surprised by this, they are releasing the entire Batman animated series on Blu-ray. It will be out on the 16th of October. Comes in a really cool box. That's going to be awesome. It looks good on DVD, and I have all the seasons on DVD, but the Blu-rays, I'm sure, are going to look really good, so I'm really curious to see about that. They did announce officially Solo, a Star Wars story, the Han Solo's Solo movie. That's kind of funny, didn't it? Han Solo's Solo movie. Anyways, that will be out September 25th, so that's literally like a month, about a month and a half away or something like that. And then they also announced, and this is going to seem kind of funny, they announced a movie called Bound. And the reason why I'm even talking about Bound is because when most of you, I'm not sure, most of you might not know, but some of you do know that when I was in college, I worked at a kind of a mom and pop video store. It was a little local video store in a small town next door to the town that I live in. And so I worked there, and I worked there for about 3 years. Through a good chunk of my college career, I worked there. And we used to watch this movie with Jim Carrey all the time. And it wasn't really Jim Carrey was in. He was only in there for like the last couple minutes. But we used to watch this movie all the time. And before the movie started, they'd do a trailer for Bound. And they would always say, "The beautiful and talented Gina Garçon." And it was so funny because we used to watch the movie every day. And that trailer was always on there. So I have seen the movie. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. And I did really like it. But it's just so funny that actually coming out on Blu-ray. I just thought that was really cool, and I know most of you guys are like, well, what kind of story is that? But still, for me, I don't know. It's funny. I get tickled by that. So that is coming out on, like I said, on the 20th of next month, which again is my wife's birthday. Also, and this is really exciting. Criterion announced some new movies coming out. Most of her movies I've never really heard of before, but I have heard of this one for sure. And it's Princess Bride. They are literally, Criterion is actually doing a really cool treatment for Princess Bride. I'm really excited about it because the Blu-ray that's out now, it's kind of I don't know. It's one of those throwaway ones. It got a couple features on it, but it's nothing big. So I'm really excited because I knew there had to be more stuff to that movie. That movie is an instant classic. There's got to be more stuff on there. So Criterion, and I don't know if you knows about Criterion, but Criterion does some amazing work on their movies. They find a lot of archival footage, and they find all kinds of trailers, and they go back and talk to people, and they get all this random stuff that you would never think were even available out there. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also, they did announce, and that will be out, October 30th, so day before Halloween, which means Halloween falls on a Wednesday this year, huh? All right, so also they announced Tales from the Hood 2. Tales from the Hood, the first one was really good. I'm not sure about this one. I'm always a little leery when they do a movie and then like 15 years later or whatever like that, they finally do a sequel. Sometimes, although this is an anthology movie, so it might not be so different, but it's not even getting a theatrical release, so I'm a little bit leery there too. But that is coming out on October 2nd. Also, I think I mentioned this last week, but I'm not sure. But the movie Action Point was announced, and that movie, the Johnny Knoxville movie, where he has his own like little amusement park and does some really wacky stunts to get people, draw people in. So that will be out next month on the 21st of August. Also, they announced Westworld Season 2. That will be out December 4th. I was a big fan of the first season. I gotta admit, I think it's 3 episodes away from finishing Season 2. And it has been a struggle to get through this season. This season has been extremely confusing. They keep throwing out more questions and not answering anything. So hopefully the last 3 episodes will kind of tie things together. But that will be out on, I think it's Blu-ray and 4K, October 4th. The movie Heredity, which was just in theaters, just literally in theaters like 2 weeks ago, has been announced for September 4th, which is like 2 months away. Or not even that, really. September 4th? Geez, that is a month and a half away. Also, we got some 4K announcements. They announced The Punisher, and that's the more modern Punisher, not the one with Dolph Lundgren. They also announced Punisher Warzone, and then they also announced American Psycho in 4K, and those will all be out on 25th of September. Yeah, I'd give it to you. I don't know. I mean, those are pretty good. I know they announced recently like a couple comedies. I was like, I'm not too sure about that. But so those are some big titles already right there. But then Scream Factory, Slout Factory just announced a bunch more titles. I mean, they're killing it this year. So what did they announce? Well, they announced for October 20th Candyman Collector's Edition set. It will have like 2 discs. It's a cool box. It's gonna be a cool box set like Creepshow is gonna be. A really cool set. I'm a big fan of that movie. I've actually met Tony Todd, who is the Candyman, so really excited about that. That's going to be awesome. The Craft, the Nev Campbell movie from many, many years ago is coming out, and Scream Factory is doing a treatment for that. Let's see here. What else I got on here? Saturday the 14th. I don't know how many people have seen that. It's a zany comedy. I actually have it on Blu-ray, but DVD, but the DVD is not. No, I got it on VHS. I think it came out on DVD, but it wasn't available, or like I just had never picked it up. So that's actually kind of cool. Let's see here. Also, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. They did the first one. It was out last year. Now they're doing the sequel, so that ought to be really cool. And those are coming out in, let's see, that's in October as well. And then a movie called Screamers. I don't know if you know about that. It's got stars Peter Weller. They're on this planet. These little like robot creatures out of the ground. They're going after people, stuff like that. It's actually a really good flick, and I have it on DVD, but the DVD is not that great of a quality. So that Scream Factory actually picked it up and is going to do it. I'm really excited about that. I'm definitely going to be day one pickup on that. It's a good flick. And then Urban Legends 1 and 2, not just 1, but 2. Well, the Final Cut, which I think was a sequel, are both coming out also, and those will be out in November. And then the big one they announced, and this is the one I'm most excited about, is they're releasing all 4 Critters movies in a box set. It's going to be the Critters box set. I have been a big fan of Critters since day one when they released the first one. I mean, those movies are awesome. In fact, I believe Leonardo DiCaprio was in the third one. Those movies are great. They're just, it's kind of like Ghoulies and all this. There was that time in the 80s where a lot of like creature features were coming out, but it was all like these little creatures, like I said, the Ghoulies, the Critters, the, oh my gosh, of course, the trolls, and it was all these little guys that are coming out. So Scream Factory's picked it up. It will be out November 27th. All 4 movies in a box set. I'm assuming it's probably going to look a lot like the, not It Waits, but, oh gosh, this came out recently and I just watched them too and I forget. I can't believe it. I feel really, really stupid right now. But It's Alive. It's Alive. I think it should be like that, but where It's Alive had all 3 movies in one box. It'll probably be much like that, I'm assuming, because they have cover art for each individual movie. But that is it. It's a lot of movies. As a matter of fact, I even saw some rumors of Skyscraper already coming out in September as well, which was just released in theaters like a week and a half ago, which I'll be doing a review for later this week, because I did see it over the weekend. But that is it. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out, and it's exciting. This is an exciting time to be in movies, especially for collectors and stuff like that. I'm really excited about that. I also want to mention to you guys that right now the Dollar Tree is having they got in a bunch of movies, so they're advertising a bunch of movies right now for $1. And yeah, so you might want to check out your local Dollar Trees. They do have some. My Dollar Tree's down the street from my house. They didn't have any Blu-rays, but I've seen some other YouTubers that have seen some pretty good Blu-rays there. So you definitely might want to check that out, because for $1, even if it's a movie you're kind of like questionable on it, for $1, hey, if you don't like the movie, you can always use the case and something else. Because gosh knows, half the time, you buy a movie from Amazon, it comes in broken case anyway. So definitely check out your Dollar Trees around there. I've heard rumors also too that Big Lots may have gotten some new movies in, but I haven't been able to confirm that yet. And then one last thing I want to talk to you about, and I'm bringing this back around again, was my rant from my last video in regards to Ferdinand, when I got Ferdinand on Prime Deal and how it had no slipcover. I just want to point something out to you. I got this today. This was one of the movie I managed to pick up on a kind of a Prime sale right after the Prime thing ended. So I picked this up, so it took a couple days to get, but I finally got it today. And this movie's been out for a couple years. It's called Hell Night, and it has a slipcover. It's been out for a couple years. Ferdinand, no excuse. I am telling you, I can't believe it. No slipcover. But that one's been out for a couple years, and I got a slipcover with that one, which, by the way, I'm really stoked on because it's kind of hard to come by the Scream Factory slipcovers. Scream Factory, Shout Factory only puts their movies out in slipcovers. I believe they guarantee the first 3 months. Then after that, you're just on your own. So the fact that I actually got a slipcover on that one was awesome, because several of my Scream Factory movies have no cover whatsoever. So I'm pretty stoked on that. But that's my rant. I can't believe it. Still, see? Over a couple years old. I get the darn slipcover, so I have no idea what's going on. By the way, I wasn't at Target this weekend. I had Ferdinand with the slipcover. So I think I just got kicked out. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, well. Anyways, so be on the lookout this week. I can speak. I swear to you, I can speak. Kind of a bad day today. I didn't have a very good day, so I do apologize if I'm rambling a little bit. And my cold is finally almost over with. So, but yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in this week. I should be doing a horror pack unboxing this week, so be on the lookout for that. I should be here any day now, I'm assuming. And also be on the lookout for my review of Skyscraper. And then my birthday is this week, so I will be doing a whole new different format feature later on this week. So be on the lookout for that, because it'll be a whole different video style. I'm trying something new, since Thursday will mark my 1-year anniversary doing YouTube videos, which I'm really excited about. I can't believe I actually made it through a year of doing these videos. I think the video we're currently watching now, I think, makes number 86 for the year, so I'm almost at 100, so that's pretty good for my first year out. Really enjoyed it, so I'll be doing a special video on that as well. But for now, that is it. Thank you all for watching. You guys rock. I do it for you guys, and I appreciate every one of you for watching this video. I appreciate some people start leaving some comments now, which I really appreciate. Those are awesome. I love to get comments. And even this time, leave me some comments. Any of those movies coming out you're interested in? What about the new ones that were just announced? Any of those that kind of make you feel like, all right, I'm gonna pick that up. Otherwise, click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos by Big D. Also, click that little bell. Apparently, the bell does something now. I don't know. I know I don't get, even though when I post a video, I know it takes a couple days for them to report to me, but I guess the little bell does something. I don't know. I have no idea. Half this stuff I don't understand. It seems like they're always changing things on me. Also, please share this video. Get this video out there so other people can see what's coming out. And please like the video if you like the content. And again, thank you all for watching the video. You guys rock. You're awesome. I can't honestly thank you enough. Remember to always keep hunting. You don't know what you're going to find out there, and you literally don't. When I went to the Dollar Tree today, I found... Matter of fact, I'm going to show you real quick what I got at the Dollar Tree. I did pick up 3 movies. I picked up... let's see here. Nicolas Cage and Stolen. I have no idea. Probably a crappy movie, but hey, it's $1. And then I picked up... this is interesting. League of Super Evil. The League of Super Evil. It's like season 1, part 1 or something like that. Looked interesting, so I figured to check it out for $1. What you gonna hurt? It's a couple discs. So, and the last one I picked up, and this is pure cheese. It's called 40 Days and Nights. I almost can guarantee this is probably an asylum flick. Yep. So this is gonna be cheesy as all get out, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. And I do like disaster movies, so there's a few good things there at the Dollar Tree you definitely want to check out. But again, thank you all. You guys rock. We will see you soon. Always keep hunting. Everybody take care. Please take care. And remember, live long and prosper.